after Metal Gear Solid 2. Strangely, Snake looks to have aged a good bit more than Otacon. Could Snake be a clone? Of course, he wouldn't be Solid Snake without a utility belt full of gadgets. This time he's got a cybernetic eye patch that scans for known threats and cheap wenches. Arrgh! Snake will also reportedly be able to tweak his weapons in a number of ways. The game begins with Snake being dropped into the middle of a war zone. As to who you're fighting this time, well, it depends on you. Attack one side and the other side becomes an ally. Sharp Kojima fans will note that Snake's robotic buddy is actually from one of his first games, Snatcher. With the graphics already proven to be running in real time, we can't wait to snatch this one off shelves when it ships in 2006.
I never thought I'd say this, but a mech with organic legs is badass.
It is. I mean, it's everything about that. Well, especially the beginning is completely badass. So I have to hand it to Kojima. The man can give us 9 minutes of a trailer, and I don't know any more about the game than I did before. I mean, where's Raiden? Was that a joke from the earlier one? I don't know.
Who knows? The trailer was very long, and people are going to be upset. Oh, they cut it down, but no. We did you guys a favor. There were some meandering parts. There were letters that moved around each other. I mean, there were some parts where you're like, ah.
But, wow, I've never liked Metal Gear Solid that much. I want to play it. And this is similar to the reaction I had when I first saw Resident Evil 4.
I agree. Now, if you're not welded into your seat in anticipation of what's coming up following this break, you either haven't been paying attention or you work for Microsoft.
4.
Welcome back to G4's coverage of the 2005 Tokyo Game Show. We're here in the land of the rising sun, which is a cruel nickname to those of us who haven't been allowed to see the light of day since we got here.
I don't know what you're complaining about, Morgan, I gotta be honest. The dull glow of TV screens, people yelling at me in languages I don't understand, men dressed as women. This is like home.
What hugged you as a child? Anyway, I'm gonna deliver to the viewers what they waited an hour and we flew thousands of miles to see. Of course, I mean the PlayStation 3.
It's not it. PlayStation. PlayStation?
PlayStation. Well, in a rare case of being dwarfed in Tokyo, I'm here with Phil Harrison from Sony Europe. So since we last spoke to you at E3, how do you now see the reaction and how it's changed over time to the PlayStation 3?
Well, we're 4 months further on, and light years further on with the game.
Alright, I can't find the PS3, but this is pretty cool. It's called the Talkman. It uses your PSP microphone and translates your voice into many different languages. Hopefully the one that will help me find the PS3. Now, we've been seeing spring 2006. Is that now a set time period for the release of the PlayStation 3, or is it subject to change?
Well, you know us. If you look at our history, we don't announce the specific launch date or the price until quite close to the launch.
So, Sony doesn't want to talk launch date yet, and it doesn't want anyone outside of Japan to see the few new games it showed either. The media received no new PS3 footage. So, we yanked some unused clips from the vault. Take to the crimson skies with Warhawk. The revival of this airborne shooter has digital flight jockeys fondling their thrusters with excitement.
PlayStation?
The Getaway 3 is still just a basic tech demo, but rumor has it that the visuals are running solely on the cell processor. If true, this will be one city everyone will want to visit. It wouldn't be a Sony console without its signature driving game, and Polyphony is already grinding the gears on Vision Gran Turismo. You know what to expect here, so I won't even bother. God damn, that's a big robot. Check out the scale of Mobile Suit Gundam and tell me you aren't interested in this franchise for the first time. Even though we never got to wrap our hands around it, what about that boomerang of a button panel?
What we showed at E3 was a design concept. And we have got a few things that we're working on, some exciting new additions, but we'll wait a little bit before we share that with the world.
PlayStation?
Personally, which game for the PS3 are you currently the most excited about?
Well, I was excited about a whole bunch of things until I saw the Metal Gear Solid 4 trailer, and then my jaw fell open.
Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is making quite the splash in the TGS swimming pool, and it doesn't need any water wings. Honestly, it's the most gorgeous video game we've ever seen. This isn't your older brother Solid Snake. This Snake is much longer in the fangs, but no less a badass. It already looks as if the codec sequences have been swapped out in favor of Snake's Cuisinart. No matter how you load it, this looks like one explosive game. So, still no playable games, price, or release date. But the PlayStation 3 is shaping up to be a beast. Oh my God! I think the two most important things I noted out of the PS3 reel was the fact that there's a great variety of games in terms of types of gameplay you're going to have, but more interestingly, there's no RPG, and all of it was action games. So I'm wondering if it really was for a Japanese audience or if it was for the Western press.
Well, I think the criterion for the reel, first of all, was what was ready, what they sort of made presentable, and the other thing is they want to show things that are visually interesting, which is not necessarily a turn-based RPG where you move little octagons next to each other.
True. But
Dragons attacking each other are exciting.
Absolutely, but they have to compete with what Microsoft's showing off. They have to let people know, hey, you've seen these type of games on the 360. Look at them on our system. Much prettier. That's all they're trying to do.
I guess you're right.
At this point, I'm just going to trust that they can't physically walk away.
When we get back, we'll try and make sense of all this.
This, that.
All we've seen, touched, and stuffed in our pockets when no one was looking.
Is some of it food? No? A little bit?
No?
Quality educational programming.
In the rich documentary tradition of Ken Burns, Errol Morris, and the people who made that movie about spelling, join us as we listen to letters home from one of your favorite video game characters.
Dearest Ada, I've been stationed in Spain for almost 3 days now, and I'm not sure how much longer I can last. I've witnessed the brutal murder and barbecuing of my fellow soldiers, and I do believe I may be next. The horrors I've committed in this short time I've spent in the cruel European countryside can never be forgiven. I feel the man you loved, or at least the man you kinda sorta had a thing for at one time, may no longer be a part of me. As I fight chainsaw-wielding grandmas, I think, who are these women? What possessed them to attack me with a chainsaw? Or is it just some strange European custom that I'm not used to? I suppose no matter what, I've killed someone's mother, someone's sister, someone's wife. And even though they may be horribly disfigured underneath those bandages, I'm sure they love life as much as I do. I just hope that when I'm their age, I'm as nimble on my feet as they seem to be. You are always in my thoughts, and sometimes I feel your presence around me. Even though I know this cannot be true, it still gives me strength to fight on for one more day. Pray for me, my dear. I hope I can find a mailbox to send this letter to you. Perhaps that kindly merchant fellow will deliver it for me at an exorbitant amount of money. Sincerely, your loving friend, Leon S. Kennedy.
Oh, it was a touching tribute to a man who gave his life to killing grandmothers.
Yes, it's like reading Federico Garcia Lorca's letters in the Spanish Civil War, except with more parasitic monsters.
Right, and chainsaws. For fun ways to keep playing Metal Gear Solid 3.
So you finished playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater once, and you've even killed this guy, who dies ridiculously. What the hell was that? But before you trade this puppy in at the nearest game store, why not take the time to play it through one more time and uncover all its hidden wonders, like making Snake throw up repeatedly. You can
also shoot adorable frogs. Wear silly hats. Interrogate hapless foot soldiers.
In the armory, there's an SVD.
Wait, what about an STD? Or why not admire nature's wonders? But a cute bunny. Oops, my bad. There are also plenty of spiders to shoot. Women to make uncomfortable.
Keep your eyes to yourself.
And men to hump. I hope you plan on calling him later. But some of the biggest replay joys are the mini games. Oh yes, there are